And that actually should be one of our considerations, that we don't have all of a sudden over time this massive document that has so many things on it that it becomes virtually unusable just because of its sheer size. We want to be able to start removing or de-emphasizing the practices that we are not finding as impactful as others within our school. So there's a few different ways that we've seen schools do this. Again, the use of external supports can help with that, to be able to say, is there anything on our continuum that you would say is not as impactful for us, whether that's a divisional lead, or I mentioned a university partner. Our Jigsaw Learning associates often do this with schools with their continuums, to be able to offer ideas to add. But then here's some things that I would have you consider starting to remove. A lot of times that can be done even at the school site by, let's do a little bit of research, and which one of the things that are on our continuum have a research basis or backing behind, and those that don't, could we remove, or even let's bold the things that have a strong research base of being highly effective, and italicize those that they might work, but really they're not your high impact strategies for us. That idea of high impact, we've seen schools where they'll do that on a PD day or a staff meeting. They'll say, all right, take out our continuum, and using a simple scale of 1 to 3, 3 being, I find this high impact within my classroom, and 1 being not so much. Let's go and we'll tabulate our scores essentially and determine ourselves, what do we find as most impactful. I saw another school too who used it as a source of professional development, where they said, with 2 highlighters, take a blue and a yellow, highlight blue the things on our continuum you could teach another teacher how to do, and with yellow, what are the things that you're not quite sure what that looks like, or you don't find it highly effective in your room. And then they use that as a way to determine what are some things that are coming up yellow for many people. Maybe we could do some PD around that. And even better, is the expert in our school right now? Is there someone who did that as blue? And if there's a number of people saying, I'm not finding this as effective, okay, well, let's start removing. And we did that ourselves as a school, of starting to take off some of the things that in some cases required financial resources to be able to put into place, that we weren't seeing the impact. So let's stop doing it, and pulling that off.